folks, this is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. And it's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow up 48, NASDAQ up 12, S&P's up 5.5. Gold contract up $1.40, trading at $1,267 an ounce. Silver up 4 cents at $19.18 an ounce. Platinum up $5 at $1,409 an ounce. Copper $3.16 a pound. Light sweet crude down $1.11 at $93.94 a barrel. Bonds, you have the 10-year up 2 ticks at 125.02. The 30-year down 10 ticks at 137.28. King dollar down 69 ticks at 83.76. You got the euro up 13 at 129, and the yen is down 21, trading at 105.06. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at it. What do you have? You have deviance in the market as normal. We get to a price point today of $19.90. It rejects lower price. Has lighter volume on the daily. Weekly, though, this is what you're going to have on the weekly, folks. On the weekly, what you're going to have, especially for you folks that love candlestick charting, you're going to have one beautiful doji that's set up. The key is that are you going to close under 2005.04? Bottom line, it's set up, and it's set up in all the indices. And, of course, with a doji at a high, you have to get a follow through the next week. We'll see where that shakes out. Dow Industrials, it's up $50 right now. You can make the argument with the Dow as they're pushing into the highs, they're pushing into the lows. If I give it the benefit of the doubt, I can say it's pushing into the lows. That won't make any difference on the weekly basis, however. This is why. Your Dow Industrials, we got to a price point out here of 17,161, which got over the highs of last week, which got over the highs of the 25th and the 18th of July. At this particular point, we're going to close under all of those with a nice little doji setup. NASDAQ Composite, same setup in the composite. Same setup on all the indices, actually. Composite got to a low today of 45.42, rejected that low, will have lighter volume, I suspect. That's on your daily. On your weekly, what you're going to have set up there is a nice little doji also. The weekly close, you're looking for a close under 4580. We'll see if we get that. Right now, we're at 4575. You go to the SPY, we take a look at the correlation inside the SPY, and this is what you have. We, right now, on a weekly, this is what you got. We need a close under 200.82, and right now you're over that. You're at 200.91. If you remember that, that's what happened last week, too. We closed at a high, went to a higher high. So on the SPY, it's 200.82. That's what you're looking for. This week we did 283 million, so you got what? 728. That's going to set up a 350 million deal. Why? Because we have one less trading day. And the bottom line is that you should be at like 500 million. So it still doesn't have the juice. The real key is going to be inside the SPY. Will it close over the 200.82 level? If it does, you can go higher. The NDX 100. We take a look at the NDX 100. That also 24 million. That's really not lighter volume at the lows, but it's still a rejection of lower price. On the weekly basis, this is what you have on the weekly basis. Weekly basis, thus far, we're going to be pushing out, I suspect, about 100 million. So what that sets up is 125 million, and you should be banging out about 140, 150 million. On the NDX 100, or the QQQ, you're looking for, if you're bullish, you're looking for a close over 99.91. If you're bearish, it's underneath that particular level. Gold contract. We go over to gold, and for a Friday coming into... after a week that it's got toasted and roasted, gold got lucky. Let's take a look at it. You had gold go down to 1258, and 1258, by the way, folks, what that number was, that was the highs of the lows, you know, and where that number was coming from is when you go back to the June level, and that's, for some reason, gold likes to do that. It got into that level, rejected that level, has lighter volume. Gold, we've done 97,000 contracts. What you want to see with gold, however, to get inside the larger range is that it would have to be up another $10. We're at 1267.90, 1277 gets it back inside the June 19th day of strength. Bonds. Now, check this out. Bonds are volatile beyond belief, baby. TYZ4. Okay. Bond market yesterday goes south, has some energy as it goes south. There she is. Okay. So today, what ends up happening is that the jobs number come out. And as the jobs number come out this morning, folks, the number that most analysts were looking for is somewhere in the course of 220,000. We came out with 142,000. Okay, so the numbers didn't make it. Markets at that particular point, the S&P was down 8 points. It ended up going up. It was only down 3 points. Bond markets were down. They basically went back up. They went to 125.21. This is the 10-year. And you went into that, by the way, with effect, and with force. We got over the highs. Last time we were going down with 1.3 million contracts. You're going up with 1.5. Now, what's dicey about this, however, inside the 10 is this, is that you got into a high today of 125.21. Right now, we're 125.02. So it gave up all of its gains on that spike. Now, it has certainly done that on lighter volume. The spike higher this morning, folks, you had 263,000 contracts on the way up. That's on a 10-minute. On the 10 minutes right now, you're only doing about 38,000 on the way down. So the number to watch, and it's going to be on Monday, the number to watch is going to be this 120... Yeah, it's the 124.26. That's where it took off from at 8:20 this morning. The 30-year looks like they're trying to hammer this 30-year right now. If we take a look at the 30-year bond right now, 30-year, yeah, they are hammering it right now. So the 30-year, so the 30-year bond got to a high today of 139.02. It's at 137, which is a trip, 29. So what the 30-year has done is that it's broken its lower swing point from Wednesday, and you have higher volume. So what that sets up on the 30-year is 137.19. That's about 10 ticks from where we are. The yield on the 10-year out here is 2.460. So that yield is still pretty cool. And if you are shopping for mortgages out there, folks, now is the time to do it, because a 30-year you can lock in at about 3.9. 3.85, 3.9, you should be able to lock that in. And yeah, my take is bonds are going to go higher, but you know what? Don't mess with it. 3.9 is a beautiful lock-in. King Dollar. Let's go take a look at King Dollar out here. We take a look at King Dollar. This is what you have with King Dollar. Wide price spread yesterday, expanded volume, all of the above. And she backed down today to 83.58, but rejected that lower price. Longer term, where King Dollar wants to go, folks, is 85.50. That's what's written all over King Dollar. We take a look at some of the, well, actually, let's go to the Footsie first. Over in Europe, with the Footsie, that couldn't handle a higher price out here. Again, this is amazing with the Footsie, folks. The Footsie has been trying to break out of this consolidation for almost a year. The top of that consolidation, yeah, it's since January 20th. We've been trying to break out of the 68, 67 area. And it's been up there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the sixth time it's been up there. And guess what? It's the sixth time that it's failed. It's pretty amazing. You don't see that too often, that you get up to those numbers and they just can't handle it. But guess what? You have it in the Footsie. Actually, this gets interesting. It's actually a year and a half. When I just brought this back, the first high that had been generated up there was May of 2013. And it just can't handle it. And it doesn't have lower lows yet. Bottom line, though, there's something that is just selling like crazy as soon as it gets to that 68, 80 area. The DAX in Germany, we take a look at the DAX in Germany, what we have in Germany. Germany today was up 22 bucks. No big deal. No juice behind that move. 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the markets, folks, we have the Dow Industrials up 52, NASDAQ up 13, S&P's up 6.5. We'll be right back.